Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Bernie here, and in this video I will tell you 5 things that I love and 5 things that I hate about my Lumix GH6. Let's go! First off is shout out to Gexar or Gesar. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Let me tell you, that I am using the standard photo style with your settings. And I'm gonna put down the settings that you shared in the description box below. Alright, now for the content of this video and for my number 1 reason on why I love my GH6 is because of the image quality overall. Wow, this is huge, and this is why I bought this GH6 in the first place. I've been waiting for this camera since it was just a rumor and there were leaks after leaks of the specs, and now that we are finally here and I'm holding it right now, it can't get any better than this. So yeah, let's talk about resolution then, and frame rates as well. And not even 5K yet, more on that later. You know, the 4K image quality alone is already amazing. You can film in 4K 120 FPS in C4K 42010-L, as well as 240p in 42210i in Full HD. And you can even film in 300 FPS if you need to. So what more can you ask for? You know, these features, they've been a long time coming for the GH series. Really great for slow motion shots. It's amazing that we have a beast of a camera right here, and this is the real deal. Also, speaking of amazing video quality, the 5.7K video quality is totally worth it. And mind you, I haven't even tried the highest resolution yet, which is the 5.7K 422HQ in 10-bit at 24 FPS, and the recording file format is ProRes. Yes, ProRes, which is first in the GH series in recording in camera. And speaking of 5.7K resolution, it's one of the main reasons as well on why I got this GH6 in the first place. And it's number 2 on my list on why I love this camera. So yes, this feature is still a welcome addition for me, just in case I have a change of heart in using for future projects. Next thing I love about my GH6 is that it can be charged using a power bank. Wow, how helpful is that, right? Gone are the days that you have to look for a power outlet just to charge your batteries on location. This is very convenient, most especially now that the OEM battery of this beast is so expensive in Canadian currency, and it doesn't last that long compared to the GH5 and my G9. So yeah, a power bank like this one works, and if you don't have spare batteries to begin with, this is a great alternative, and you can film with this for hours. You know, the only drawback with this is that it's somewhat cumbersome. Well, you can attach this to a monopod or tripod using a Velcro, or just get the small rig power bank holder and just use the shortest USB-C cable that you can find, and you will be set. Next up is that Vlog is included, and this is big, Unlike on the GH5, you have to buy it separately for about $100, I believe, Although I rarely use this feature, even for paid projects, but still, it's great that it's included. In Vlog, you get more out of the image. I have already filmed some sample videos using it as my photo style, and it works great, and I am happy with the result. So yes, I can really wait to use Vlog in future and paid projects. Now we're down to number 5 on why I love the GH6. It's because of this 3-inch static touch control fully articulated LCD screen. Wow, that's a long description right there. Yeah, as you can see, this one, And let me show you one more thing. Look at that. Whoop, whoop. Kaboom. And you can actually fully extend it or maybe a little bit. And this is very helpful. Oh wow, And you can even lock this one if you don't want to use it. Like so, You can't even move it right now. This is particularly helpful if you have an HDMI attached to the camera when previewing your shot using a monitor like I have right now. Alright, those were the things that I love about the GH6, but what about what I hate or those that's annoying to me? First is the form factor. Look at this thing. Here on this side as well as in the front. This is actually huge for a micro four thirds camera and a bit heavy, I would say. Don't get me wrong, I understand that Panasonic has to go this route to accommodate all of the best features it now has. In my opinion, the G9 still has the best form factor among all of the Panasonic cameras with micro four thirds mount. For the GH6 though, it's not really a deal breaker for me, and all I can say is that it is what it is. Alright, second is this CF Express Type B card and SD card door. Yes, this one, I'll show you. See, I'm having a hard time already. And this one's so smooth, which is not good. Well, anyway, this one is so slippery when opening it. It should have at least some rubber to this one, Kind of like this one. This should be extended up to here. Or if they can put one, at least have some ridges here, to make it easy to open. And also to add to that annoyance is this switch right here. You have to slide it down and then hold it and slide it towards you to finally open this door. It's kind of awkward to do just that, and it's a two-step process. And next, and number 3 is that there's no dual SD card slots, and instead we have one CF Express Type B card slot as well as one SD card slot. So why do I hate this? It's because not in every shoot I would need a CF Express Type B card, which is still expensive at this point. And not in every shoot I would have to film in 5.7K 422 10-bit resolution and in ProRes. .mov is just fine for me. So really, it would have been nice if we still have that 2 SD card slots option. At the end of the day, it's still great because they were able to still retain the relay record function and the backup or the dual record function using both the CF Express Type B and SD cards. And to add to that, Panasonic also included an allocation record function. So it's really not all that bad. Next is that you are forced to use a CF Express Type B card. I know, to record the highest frame rates and the 5.7K resolution that this GH6 can record in camera, and just the SD card alone won't cut it. And you know, it's a bummer since CF Express Type B cards are still expensive at the moment. But you know what, for me though, I can just use the SD card for now since that's actually enough for my needs at the moment. Alright, last but not the least. Okay, here we go again, No built-in ND filter for the price of 3,277 Canadian dollars. And that price already includes tax, by the way. And yeah, no built-in ND filter to be used when the dynamic range boost is on. So what is really the dynamic range boost then? So you know, when the dynamic range boost is on, it increases the image sensor's dynamic range compared to when it is set to off, and the ISO's lower limit for video will be limited, and in this case it's 800 ISO, which is the minimum. The highest on the other hand is 12,800 by default. Your images will be blown out if the starting ISO is 800. Yeah, so to rectify that, an ND filter is necessary if you want to maintain motion blur, most especially if you're filming in 24p. Alright, that's about it for this love and hate video about this GH6 right here. So now, the question is, what is it about this camera that you love the most? And what about the things you hate, or even the most annoying thing or things for you in using the GH6? Alright, so please let me know in the comment section below and let's discuss. So there you go. I hope you find this video helpful. And if so, give it a like, and don't you forget to subscribe to the channel, and while you're at it, click that bell notification icon to be notified with more awesome GH6 videos. This is Bernie. I will see you next time. Goodbye for now. Will always be my Godo